Early last month, the Parliament set up a committee to investigate the impact of COVID-19 on the economic growth of the country. The 7-member committee comprised of Kasilo County MP Elijah Okupa, Kasese Woman Member of Parliament Winfred Kiza, Nsereko Muhammad Kampala Central, Atim Joy Ongom, Woman MP Lira District, Guma Gumisiriza Uganda North County, Kainza Justin, Woman MP Bududa District, and Kumi Municipality MP Silas Awogon. In the report presented to Parliament on the economic effects of COVID-19 to the country, the report highlights an anticipated rise in foreign exchange rates, decline in tax collection, negative impacts on demand and supply, increase in lending rates, increased borrowing by government, decline in fixed assets amendments, a dwindle in the tourism sector, and more so high unemployment rates.
Shortage of foreign exchange due to economic effects of COVID-19, we are destined to experience a weakening shilling against the major currencies of Uganda's trading partners. This is expected to have ripple effects on Uganda's current account position. Consequently, the Bank of Uganda needs to intervene in the market to minimize the likely impacts. Madam Speaker, if you looked at today, the exchange rate today, it is standing at 3,900. Last week, it had even reached 4,000.
There is also an anticipated increase in government expenditure, which will cause a deficit and increased borrowing on servicing loans.
The private sector credit will be further curtailed as banks grapple with the looming liquidity shortages, partly due to an expected rise in lending rates and reduced asset quality, arising from a failure to meet loan servicing agreements and increased domestic borrowing by government to finance revenue shortfalls.
We are appealing to the private banks to not auction or foreclose on their customers and, if possible, freeze the interest rate as we go through this difficult period, and we shall adjust it within the...
Uganda is also going to experience imbalance in import and export sector, underperformance of the revenue sector, and low investment in government securities.
The non-tax revenue category, big contributors like passport and immigration fees will be critically affected as travels are curtailed. These two items alone accounted for 33.6% of the total non-tax revenue estimates of 218.53 billion out of the 651.28 billion.
However, a number of measures have been recommended to counter this financial and economic breakdown. The report also highlights suspension of regressive taxes, notwithstanding release of NSSF funds to beneficiaries.
The payment of this NSF by the employers too. And I think this should be extended. Of course, they are proposed for 1 month. I think we must propose it to 6 months or more, depending on the situation. I think it's very important because the employers are not making any money during this time. So, Madam, we want to propose that even there are those who are in ailing conditions, the law, if it needs the law to be amended, such that some people can be given, if the condition continued, can be able to access a percentage of that money.
Uganda is among the 205 countries affected by COVID-19 following an outbreak in Wuhan City, China in December 2019. Susan Naonga reporting for UBC TV.